Hello everyone, Pretty Scooter here, and welcome back to Knuckles and Knuckles 3. Last time, in Mushroom Hill Zone, we got all the Chaos Emerald dudes. Well, Super Chaos Emerald dudes. What does that mean? It means as soon as we get 50 rings, we're gonna just be blitzing through every stage from here on to the end of the game, and I don't have to be searching for special zone rings anymore. I am invincible. I am untouchable. I am touchable. I become ungovernable. Now, what does this also mean for you in the end? At the end of it, all of this, dear viewer? It means I can find. Well, at least in this episode, I'll be able to finally show off what Hyper Knuckles can actually do. Which actually can start now. That was a bad idea, actually. So Hyper Knuckles, Hypersonic, had the screen clearing flash. Super Tails had like basically sentries that obliterated the screen. What does Hyper Knuckles have? Hold on, let me get it. Thump. Hyper Knuckles has Thump. What does Thump do? Thump thumps. That doesn't explain anything. Thump. Please can you say something besides it thumps? It thumps. That's literally all it does. You just thump walls. I don't know if it jostles things loose and knocks them down. I don't know if that's his screen clear. Enemies are never close enough to a wall to activate, to give reason to thump a wall. It's just, you thump now. Also, we're not going to hear the song. It's not for like little bits and pieces, but I will say that this, I know I complain about Ice Cap and how it always does its remixes. But Flying Battery, it doesn't hide the fact of what its remixes are. Every remix you hear for Flying Battery Zone is, hey, how much can I absolutely annihilate the strings on my guitar level of shreddeds? So we have that to look forward to. You have that to look forward to if you ever look up remixes of Flying Battery Zone. Oh, dang it! I want to fly across the top with the electric shield because, yeah, it does that. I like this state. I like to try and keep the electric shield in the stage because you can get so many rings just by going overhead. Primarily with Knuckles because he's the only one that can really do it. But just get up high, fly to a direction, and hey, look at all them rings. Boy, that's a lot of ranks. Can you shoot? Can you do the shooting? So yeah, Hyper Knuckles unfortunately is not that much better than Super Knuckles. So you basically just lose access to being hyper for a minute. I would say I think there, if I remember right, there's a special stage ring on the if you go all the way down that graded swirling bit that we just zipped through. If you go down to the bottom floor, there is a special stage ring down to the left there. That's one of two I know exist on Flying Battery Zone. And the other one is in Act 2. Which I'm probably going to end up accidentally grabbing that ring. Because all I remember for that is you just want to make sure to get that done, all you want to do is basically make sure you're holding left. Or like climbing every wall on the left, or jumping in every wall on the left. There's another one around there, but I don't remember exactly where it is. Also, I do want to point this out now, is that now that we're in the Sonic and Knuckles portion of Sonic 3 and Knuckles, the boys don't split up that much in terms of their paths. Oh, great. Well, I think I get another one here. Oh. Can you move? Yeah, we get another electric shield right there. Oh. Landmines. Like, even like spiral towers like this that in the original playthrough was like, ah, yes, you can just run to the left side there and you'll grab some rings there. No. Unfortunately, no. Now, I'm gonna show off this path. This is not a good path to go on if you're impatient like I am. But going down this path is basically you can die here, and if you jump over the upper lip of these things when you go into them, you'll basically just fall through them instead of catching on the inside. But if you do it right, you'll live. And I'm activating my my want to do that. Okay, well, I'll keep you with me, but even though we have to restart the stage, I'll keep you with me because we're now going to go on a trip my friends. We're going to go on a trip to the path that is safer. Because shortly after that is where the paths reconverge again. There we go. But yeah, you can cut. When I said earlier about remixes of Flying Battery, you know, it's always like, how much can I absolutely demolish the strings on my guitar? You now understand. You can now kind of hear it and understand why. I think a remix I will point out specifically the name of, it's an overclocked remix, so have fun with that. Is the song I'll point out specifically is called Electromotive Skyforce. And that is basically just like, it's like the heart and soul of 80s hair metal or glam rock, where it's just like, destroy those guitar strings with all of your might. Anyway. Oh, right. I still have to take this. Still have to take the spider bus. The spider bus over to not Hereville. Also, with Knuckles, we can easily clear this. Can I not? Just let me go. I remember I missed so many special stage rings that I was like panicking here because like, I can die because I don't have so many rings. Boo, wah, I'm a boo baby that doesn't know how to play the game how it's meant to be played. I have to be invincible when I play it. I realize the irony. But that actually leads into something else where lets me lead to another thing about this game of that, you know, for at least for the Knuckles path, getting 100%, like getting all the Super Emeralds, changes one tiny, small, mostly insignificant thing about completing the game. It changes one tiny thing. And I'll point it out when we get there, but it literally just has to do with the ending. Nothing else changes except for the very ending, if you're going to get all the Super Emeralds or not. Now, I think coming up here is actually going to be something that I drew attention to, and I figured out when I drew attention to it. But now that I understand kind of like how layers do work in older Sonic game or in older games in general, I can solve the mystery. Oh wait, that's where one of the secret rings is, by the way. So in this part of the stage, I always looked at the floor as like, oh, there's like something in the floor that's always tracking me, and I don't like that. It's like, oh, it looks like it's always tracking me. Well, can we see it over there? No, we can't. We're about to go to the outside portion of Flying Battery here in a second. That's the background layer for Flying Battery there, that you can see through the grating in the floor. And I never dawned on me as a kid that was the case. I always thought that, like, for some reason, there was something in the floor that was, like, moving along. I thought it was, like, a pipe way for materials, and there was, like, a small detail there. Don't worry, I've ruined it for myself as well. Alright. Congratulations, you messed yourself up. Let me in. Let me in. Now, if you're fast enough in this segment, you can actually get above the background layer for this portion of the stage and see just like the black skybox that's far above it. I think Tails can do it too, but it's so much easier with Knuckles, like that. But unfortunately, we do still have to wait for the platform, so now it's going to be a little bit of a waiting game. Let's do one of these. Look at that toe strength. And then the platform comes up and he stops panicking. Anyway, I'm going to try and stay like roughly in the middle. Because... oh, hey, look, it's Dr. Robotnik. I think this is like the first time we see Dr. Robotnik out here as the villain when you're playing as Knuckles. But yeah, when you're Super, you can just kind of just chill and win. It's a little sad, actually. But hey, all is said and done with Flying Battery Zone. So everyone, I want to thank you all so much for watching this portion of the Knuckles 3 playthrough. And next time, it's going to get a little sandy. See you next time, folks.